Hitman 3 is the newest and final installment of the World of Assassination reboot series, which started in 2016. In my review, I'm going to mention everything you need to know about the game and answer the question if the trilogy ends with a perfect execution. So let's begin. Hitman 3 starts right away where Hitman 2 ends. With the help of his handler Diana, Agent 47 travels around 6 locations to take down Providence. While storytelling was very weak in Hitman 2, Hitman 3 closes the story of the trilogy with a more thrilling hunt and be hunted plot that ends with an epic showdown. Also this time the game goes back to animated instead of the static cutscenes we had in Hitman 2. Hitman 3 continues gameplay-wise almost identical from the previous both games. It's the third person, depends on how you play, action/stealth game we all know and love since 20 years. Every mission begins with a well-animated briefing and show you the targets and their background. You can prepare somewhat your mission, but these options grow the more challenges you unlock in each level. In every mission you'll find many ways to get to and kill the target. You can disguise yourself and interact while wearing that disguise with NPCs and even targets.
Hey, how are you?
Reporting for duty.
About time. Our client has been going out of his mind waiting for you. Do you have the papers?
Yes.
Good. I'll call him now.
How should I address him?
It's classified.
Or you can just pass guards and witnesses by sneaking through. When you find your target, it's up to you and your creativity how to take them out. From brutal throws into shredders, merciless throws in toilets, accidents to the classic fiber wire. And of course many more. To find all these options, exploration is key, and for that IO implemented in Hitman 3 shortcut doors and ladders that can be unlocked during missions. To encourage players even more to try different ways to take out targets. This might just sound like a small detail, but these time savers are really appreciated since I love to experiment in each map. I played on the PlayStation 5 on performance mode. The graphical improvements were noticeable in details like outfits and lighting. Saving and loading the game goes almost instantly on the PS5, while it took like 20 seconds on the PS4. This feels like a relief. The biggest improvement in Hitman 3 lies here definitely in the new sandbox levels. These are beautiful and so much more alive than before. You have a nice variety from Dubai's skyscraper mission that gives you the feeling playing the newest Mission Impossible game to missions where you find the dark tone that we all been missing since Blood Money, like Berlin, where you have to take out undercover agents in a club. Probably the most unique mission is Dartmoor in England, where you can disguise yourself as an ace detective and resolve a murder mystery in order to get the target's trust.
Mr. Whitman, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my specialty.
It will take you definitely more than just detective skills in Hitman 3, since some missions now are crowded with NPCs, which means more possible witnesses. That makes it harder to get to your target unnoticed, and it might be a good challenge to all Hitman veterans who wants the silent assassin rating at the end of the mission. If you played Hitman 1 and 2, you know pretty much what to expect from the third game. That can be good if you love both games, but can leave a taste of disappointment since the only additional features in the game are the new shortcuts and the camera that opens certain objects, but it's pretty much just a gimmick. The preparation phase is still in my opinion the weakest point since the first game. Sure, you can unlock weapons and outfits by completing missions, but in your first playthrough everything is restricted almost to zero. In terms of performance, it was smooth and solid all along. I just encountered some glitches, but these were really rare. What? Never mind. Don't mind me. I know PC players mentioned that the game throws you back into the main menu all of a sudden because it disconnects from the IO servers, but I never had this issue on console. There are not many developers that stays true to the roots with the franchises. IO Interactive proves that they're still on top of the assassination game. Agent 47 still delivers even after 20 years a perfect execution. My final rating is a 9 out of 10. The trilogy of the rebooted series ends with a badass mission after 9 hours, and since I couldn't get in 2 levels the Silent Assassin rating, I'm going back into the world of assassination for many more. Muchas thank you for watching my review, and see ya.